Bonjour et bienvenue à Robert's 10e anniversaire chemin de Saint-Jacques-de-Compostelle. We are in beautiful Menton, France, or Menton. And over there is Italy. So we're going to start as close to Italy as we can get. Now Italy is actually right about there where those rocks are and that building is over there. We're not going to walk all the way over there just to go to Italy and then turn around and come back. Because you know, you never go backwards on the Camino. And this year's Camino is going to be a little different than most others in a few regards. Biggest being the first 2 weeks or so, we're going to be blazing our own trail. There is a trail that goes from here that is somewhat marked. I've actually seen a couple marks already walking over here. But we're going to stay as much as we can along the coast and check out the French Riviera. Do some things normal pilgrims probably don't do. Go to Monte Carlo, go to Nice, go to Marseille, go to Cannes. Everywhere on the French Riviera that we can do. Yes, and that word should have been Riviera, not Riviera, whatever I said. Anyway, we'll get back to you as we continue on this wonderful journey. So literally, we've walked, I don't know, 300 or 400 meters, but we were just thinking of some things we didn't say. Number one is the route we're actually going to eventually get to is called the Via Tolosana, and it's actually a two-way route in the aspect that people would take it to go to Santiago, and they would take it to go to Rome, the other direction, to go to the Vatican. We're going to go to Santiago. Someday we hope to go the other way with our friend Nicola, who will be joining us for a few days in a couple of weeks. Until then, though, we're going to make our own route, like I said, because like pilgrims of medieval times, they had to make their way with the help of some other people when they could, and on the best route possible. And I'm looking at these mountains over here. My guess is that's probably where a lot of them went, through the mountains, because my guess is this town wasn't here 1,500 years ago. I could be wrong, but since this town is here, and this road is here, and this beach is here, though it's not really a beach, it's more a bunch of rocks, but they call it a plage. So anyway, we're going to use the resources that are available to us to walk along the coast. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful walk as long as those clouds go away. But look at that, that's really nice. So we've come about 3.5 kilometers, not so far yet. There's a lot of traffic on this road, but over there, if you look over, that's Monte Carlo. That's going to be our first place to see, other than Menton. And the clouds definitely have cleared up. I also meant to say this was our first hill of the day. Now, it hasn't been terrible, but we have gone up probably, I don't know, 400 feet or so, which is not much compared to what's up there. But considering we haven't walked in, a long time. Southern California, where we walk, is pretty flat. So, first hill since our last Camino. So yeah, we were breathing heavy, and it's pretty much why we didn't film anything. I guess we could have waited, a couple hundred meters to get this view without a wall being in our way. Still, headed to Monte Carlo, into Monaco. I wonder if there'll be a border check. It's like a whole new country. Here we are now, coming up on Monte Carlo and Monaco. This is the border here, clearly. And we've got to cross the street. Hopefully we'll find a place to get some coffee and a restroom, because we've been walking for an hour and a half, and we could use both of those. Well, here's one thing we definitely expected to see in Monaco, with some nice cars. And you're probably not going to see much inside this place because of the... Ooh, that's a nice Ferrari. The glass. Ooh, there's another one. Nice red. I'm sure we'll see more if we walk up by the casino, which we're going to try and do. That's what we did the last time we were here. We were here actually about 8 years ago with our good friends Robert and Christina. And we were on a cruise at that point. Ooh, there's a nice one. Love the stripes. Aston Martin. A nice red one. Yeah, and we saw lots of cars, all of them. We saw all the cars. If we see more there, they'll be better, because they'll usually be parked outside. So here we are near what appears to be the Rodeo Drive of Monte Carlo. And we're headed down there towards the casino. We can see it right around the corner. Like I said, we were here about 8 years ago, only for a day. Well, part of a day, because we took a cruise to our Camino that year. Because, well, the cruise was just as cheap as an airline flight. Anyway, we won't be going inside the casino, because we're definitely not dressed for it. I remember when we were here, we had to have pants, and yeah, that's not pants. Well, it's pants of some kind. And it said no sandals for men. Anyway, yeah, that's it right down there. Anyway, things look a little different than they did the last time we were here, because they are getting ready for the Grand Prix. That's the casino right there, which we went into last time. A couple of Bond films were done in there. You have to dress really well. You have to pay. But I'm going to show you something in a little bit when we take a break. We just haven't found a place to take a break yet. And we'll get back to you after that. There's a couple of nice cars out here. Take it out of the way. You can be able to see them. Usually a lot more out here, but usually not set up for the Grand Prix. There'd actually be some really cool shots here if there weren't all the construction and all the stuff going on for the Grand Prix, but we get what we get, and we haven't taken any pictures, maybe one of all the grandstands over here. It is neat though. I'd love to come back when they're racing the cars. So we found some coffee right here at the Steak and Shake, actually. It's interesting, but I mean the Steak and Shake, not the coffee. What I wanted to show you was this right here. Yep, that is from the Casino of Monaco when we were there 8 years ago. My friend Robert, he gambled. I did not. I watched, but yeah, it's up there somewhere. Anyway, he gave me that, and ever since I've been taking on every Camino, kind of like a good luck thing. Someday maybe I'll spend it. I mean, it is $5 or €5 or 5 whatever. So we have left Monaco. We're now back in France. So yes, we walked through a country in less than a day. Yeah, more like an hour. But anyway, we're going to show you the view. We're going to have a lot of this, I'm sure, for the next couple of weeks. We're headed down over there somewhere, probably, I don't know, there somewhere. I think we're about halfway through our day. We got about 10 kilometers to go. It's been a short day, but we planned that because, geez, we haven't walked, like really walked. Like, yeah, we did a little bit of training in LA, you know, most 10 miles a day, because it's kind of boring after a while. You just keep walking the same places over and over, and then it's more like work. It's like working out. You know, Rob, he hates working out, but he likes walking, especially when you got these kind of views. Look at that beautiful water. It is gorgeous out here. And look at that place right out there. I'm going to zoom in on a little bit, see if you can see it. Zoom, zoom. Right on the end. Nice pool. Beautiful view. What a day so far. Taking a little break here under the shade of this wonderful tree right here on the side of the road. It's a beautiful view. I mean, look at all that. Got about an hour to go. Like I said, short day. We've been walking for about 3.5 hours, so another hour. It's a very busy road. And anyway, we'll show you our new pack for those of you that haven't seen it, which, well, is all of you, except for Nicolas. That was at his house. Other pack was, you know, getting a little old. 8 years. It was ready to go last year, but we needed it for one last Camino. We've just come through our last tunnel, and we believe we're on our way to Beaulieu-sur-Mer. I think that's how you pronounce it, but who knows, Beaulieu. Anyway, that's our stop. It's only about a mile away now. It's beautiful out there. And yeah, the sun is shining. It's been a nice day. But we're definitely tired, even though we've only gone up, what, 700 feet, I think is what it said on my watch, which isn't that much, but that's okay. You know, first day last year was absolutely dreadful. So we're just glad to be back out, even though we only walked 12, 13 miles today. So we've done it. We've made the first day. There's the entrance to Beaulieu-sur-Mer. Yeah, it's a nice day. Can't wait to get to somewhere to drink a beer.